Hello everyone, and welcome to a viewer requested tutorial on how to make a castle gate made of pistons or such, like this. Have two levers on each side which can open and close the gate or door and whatnot. So here we go. This lever will open this, and over here this lever will open as well. So now, before we get started into this tutorial, I'm going to say that there are some flaws that are quite difficult to fix currently. Mainly is that when one lever is open, say this lever is open, sending current and having these pistons open, this lever over here cannot do anything to affect that or whatnot. So, now, there are a few things we can do to combat this, like having a button on the outside. So, the inside could be more of a manual type thing, like having it open or closed. And there are locking mechanisms for keeping it locked open or locked closed so that the button or the inside input cannot affect it. So here we go, here's the bare bones of our gate. And what this is we have our lever here. We'll go flip this off, and that closes. Over here we go. So here we go. Now what happens is, say this lever, everything's closed, all the redstone's off. We flip the lever on, inputting redstone current, and on both sides. And the redstone then, from here, goes up here, powering this block, which in turn deactivates this redstone torch, which then deactivates these two pistons, retracting them, pulling the blocks away, opening the gate. And same with this one. Now, a little quick note for this. Say we have 3 or so blocks of this. We have a redstone torch. We can go like this. Now, you want to have to, let's see how to explain this. You're going to want to have to be careful with how you place the redstone. Now, don't place it like this, because what this does, if you have a block right here, this redstone torch will power this block, which then will power this redstone right here. And this redstone, when it's on, it'll deactivate this redstone torch. So it kind of makes that glitchy effect we have right here. So just try to avoid that, I guess I'm saying. So yeah. Now, back to this. So what we have here is, then we just have this little under thing that goes under the gate. Now, of course, this is all 1 block or 2 blocks deeper on the main example gate. We just have this, which goes under, into a redstone, a diode, whatever you want to call it, which keeps the current from going back into there, which doesn't really affect it that much. I just have it because I try to keep backflow in most of my devices, because most of my devices, that'll affect it. So yeah, so we just have the redstone current coming over here, which will activate these diodes, sending power up there, opening the gate. So now back to the button. To have a button do this. Now, an issue with buttons is that they don't emit redstone current for very long, so the gate won't be open for more than maybe 3 seconds at the most. So what we have here is we have a little redstone contraption that'll keep the current going for a bit longer. So we just press the button, and we'll see that the redstone goes over there, keeping it open for maybe about 5 seconds. So 1, 2, 3, 4, about 4 or 5 seconds, which is still a bit longer than a normal redstone button will, which does give us enough time to walk all the way over there into the gate safely. So it's just a little nice device. Now, a quick note for this is you cannot have redstone like this. It'll create an infinite looping loop with that, because redstone goes in here, comes out here, goes back, and so, and yeah. So, You have to kind of have that. You have to have that diode there for it to work properly. So now, as I was saying earlier, is you have to have, if you have that there, but say you want to put your base on lockdown or some crap like that, you could probably have this redstone thing probably this way, then the current comes over here into the redstone which we have buried under here. Broke that. So yeah, you could have it go, that button repeater go into there, but say you don't want anyone to get into your base, say your stuff like blocks in your area are protected, but buttons and levers are not. We have this extremely complex, not really, locking mechanism to combat this. Say this is the button or lever on the outside over here, which powers that, which opens and closes that. And we have the button or lever on the inside, which again powers and closes that. Then we have the two locking mechanisms. This lock will lock it closed, and this lock will lock it open. So say if I come over here, it won't close. So basically what these do is it nullifies the input from the two switches. So now, to explain this a bit better, this is our inverter right here. So it takes redstone current in on this three sides, or in the bottom, I guess, or on the top, but so redstone current, say redstone, the lever is switched over here, redstone comes up through here. When the redstone reaches here, it'll deactivate this redstone torch, deactivating this redstone, going over there, turning this redstone torch on, which then activates the pistons, closing the door. So yeah, a bit complex. So yeah, now another issue with this is, well, kind of want to have a redstone torch right here, which will still work. That goes down, that goes like that. But the issue with this is that you have it on both sides. Now, if this goes off, the current's still going in there, so both switches will have to be off for it to open, which is a bit annoying. So you could probably have one inverter on one side and one inverter on the other side. I'm not sure. But yeah, so it has the same exact flaw as this one, as when one switch is on, it doesn't matter if this one's on or off. So that's why we have this one. Say Griefer comes in, wants to go through your stuff, steal your diamonds, flips a switch, can walk through your little gate here. But say you have prior intel to this incident about to happen, and you can go to your locking mechanism and you can go lock, and that'll lock the gate so no input is accepted from either lever inside or out. So you have your secret little locking room, and say for whatever reason you want to lock this one out, lock the gate open, the current will come down, the torch, the lever will power this redstone current going under here, which will directly go into the redstone torch, bypassing all of this crap. So so it doesn't recognize any of the input. So say if this if this turns the redstone torch off, this will still be powered. A bit lag there. But another thing is, it'll take priority over the locking mechanism to make it closed. So yeah, random little thing there. I'm still working on that. Maybe I can get it to be a bit better. Like to hear you guys' ideas on how to make it work, I guess, per se. So yeah, it's a bit more expanded tutorial on what we wanted to. But I tried to go over the basic concept of what the person was asking. I'm sorry it took a bit longer. I had lots of schoolwork to do, working on bucket plugins and fun crap like that. So, I hope you enjoyed this. Excuse me, getting a bit dry mouth. But I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Please comment, rate, and subscribe. It really does help me out. And yeah, comment on any other things you'd like to have me make a tutorial of. Can't find out how to do it. I'll try my best to see if I can do something about that. So again, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you guys soon.